Hi everyone. I'm going to take you through a quick little glute series using the ball. It's going to be a standing series today, so you'll need probably just a chair or a kitchen bench or something to lean on and hold on to as a support. If you've got a mat, that's great. If you don't need one at all. So we're going to get straight into it. We're going to start with our feet kind of like a little bit of a turnout in first position, and then we're going to extend that outside leg out to the side. Place the ball on your thigh. Standing leg has a nice soft bend, and we're going to press into this ball as we take a little lift and lower. So we're adding a little bit of resistance here to this glute work. So walking all the way down the side of the leg, the side of your bottom. Good. You don't have to lift the leg high, but what I want you to try and aim for is a nice straight, elongated leg. Little holds at the top, like you're trying to reach to the end of your mat. Let's do 8 more. Good. Tiny taps back to the mat. Really press into that ball for 4. Here's 3. For 2. On this last one, we're going to hold that leg up. Just press into the ball. Flex the foot. Point your toes. Flex and point. So you're flattening out the foot, driving through the heel, and then reaching out through those toes. We've got 4 more. Here's 3. For 2. Last one. Bring that flat foot back and lift up. Up. Good. Pressing into the ball, reaching through your heel. Good. For 8. For 7. Good, glutes are warm already. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Hold. Let's tuck that ball behind your knee, hand to hip. Little pointed toe at the back if you can. Let's lower to the bottom knee and lift. And I'm just going to parallel my bottom foot just a little bit on this one. Lift and lower. Good. Lovely. 8 to go. For 4. Here's 3. For 2. And last one, hold. We're going to dip the knee down towards the floor, then the toes. The knees and the toes. Beautiful. 4 to go. Now you can always do more than me or less if you prefer. Last 2. Last time. Come back to that nice neutral position. Draw the knee forward and press it back behind you. Knee forward and press back. Good. Like I'm sweeping my leg across the tabletop. For 4. Really pressing back and squeezing for 3. Here's 2. And last time, bring the leg in line with your hip. Squeeze your ball, release. Little squeeze, release. Trying to pop that ball by bringing the heel towards your bottom. Squeeze and squeeze. Let's do 8 more. For 7, glutes on fire. Final 4, for 3, for 2, hold that squeeze, lift up, up, lift, lift, for 8, for 7, stay with me. Final 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Grab that ball, bring the leg down, little pedal through the feet. Beautiful. And then we're going to cross that outside leg over the inside leg. Reach your ball up and over and bump those hips away from your chair. Good. Let's release. Just bring your feet to parallel, ball in between the thighs. We're going to add a little bit of work for the inner thighs just for a move in between. Let's take a little sit down, squeeze your ball and stand. Good. Bottom goes back behind you. Let's take 8. Good, keep the weight through the heels. Give that ball a nice big squeeze as you sit down. For 4. Good, for 3. Here's 2. Come down and hold. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Okay, now you can keep your hands in, like interlaced or in front of you in prayer. You can take your hands to your hips, or you might like to extend your arms forward here. Good, thumbs to sky. I'm gonna bring my hands back to prayer. We've got 4, for 3. We're gonna hold that squeeze in 2. In 1, now pulse down, down. Good. Really bearing down on that ball. Last count of 8, for 7. We've got 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Come up and release. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, down. All right, let's grab that ball. We're gonna go to the other side. Okay, so I've moved my chair to the other side. You can just turn around and face the other direction. But so you can see me, I've shifted it around. We're gonna take that ball to the outside leg. We're gonna take a little lean towards this chair, toes pointed in just a little to your chair. And we're gonna find that lift and low, lift and low. Good, using that ball again for resistance. This time maybe pay a little bit more attention to where your hips are in space. So you want them stacked on top of one another. So when you look down towards your toes, you wanna pass by your hips. So you've got a lovely long line from shoulder to hip to toes. Good, for 8. Nice and controlled, aim for length rather than height for 4. Here's 3, for 2. Holding up, go into that flex, find your point, flex and point. Now this standing leg will feel it. 2, for 4, for 3, for 2, 1. Bring that heel back into that flex position and lift, lift. Good. Good, last count of 8, for 7. Stay with it. Final 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Hold, take your ball, place it behind the knee, and we're gonna lower and lift. I'm just gonna parallel my feet just a little. I'm losing my ball. Down and up, down and up. So the knees draw towards each other, in line with each other here. Good, let's take 6 more. Then we're gonna find that little hold and work through that rotation. Here's 3, for 2, last 1, hold. Knee to the floor, toe to the floor. Knee and toe. Trying to keep those hips stacked. Maybe really pinch in on that hip so that you know where your hip is and you can try and keep it steady. For 3, here's 2, and last time. Find that parallel position. Sweep the knee forward, press it back behind you. Again, like we're imagining you're sweeping your leg across a smooth tabletop. So we try and keep it at the same height. Really squeeze through that glute as you press back behind you. For 3, almost done. For 2, and last 1. Come back in line with your body. Squeeze that ball and release. Squeeze and release. Beautiful. For 6. Good, make them really firm squeezes. Try and pop that ball. Good, for 3. Here's 2. On the last one, we're gonna hold that squeeze. Now just lift the leg out to the side. Lift, lift. Here's 8, for 7. Final 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Woo. Come down. Now you might have found that through the side of the waist as well. It's a strong one. We can hear my heart rate has come up. My breath is a little bit more labored, which gives you an indication that it's not as easy as it looks. Little pedal, and then we're gonna cross that outside foot over the inner foot. Bump those hips away and find a little stretch there. And release. and you are all done.